Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Beckham.
Oh, great feat, that.
Referee's given a throw. Another throw-in.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just...
Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Pirlo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a super give and go. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nuno Mendes. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. And they've switched it over to the other side. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Beckham.
There will be one
Roberto Carlos. And the referee's looking at his... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bellingham. Valverde pinches it off him. Pirlo. teams still separated by the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Another chance from a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. Mohamed Salah plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
Musiala takes control of it and he's on the move. He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That is a great pick out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. Saka goes short. "1-0 as we head towards the end.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Some good work on the right flank here. And the pass is intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's picked his way through. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Baresi to Beckham. And it's Cruyff. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And they've got rid. That's headed upfield. That's tidy. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Great hit! And he's done it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he was alert to it.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Now the finish! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Valverde. Bellingham. So much time and space here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Baggio. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big header! He will be livid with himself. Koundé.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Nuno Mendes. For Valverde. Saka. Dinks one through. Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. Roberto Baggio. And it's Beckham. Torres does really well to win the ball there. Torres. Nice bit of trickery. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Saka. Haaland. Has a
The
go!
attendance for this match was
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Saka plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pirlo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Rudiger. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Big chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7. Federico
Both sides then
Valverde.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
13,
benches.
Bukayo Saka.
Rudiger.
Number 15.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 2.
Roberto Baggio.
Coming
And
on
here's
field.
Cruyff.
Number 8.
And it's Baggio.
Odegaard.
Keep the ball
Number
and you win the
14,
game. It really is
Mohamed
that
Salah.
simple.
Number 42.
Roberto Carlos.
Musiala.
And that's it. Barcelona bow out. Defeat
Just a quick reminder
sealing their
today,
fate.
Please refrain from parking outside.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to
Hello,
write
everybody,
its
and
own
welcome to
special
today's
script.
match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene over... In with a header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Tries a shot! Roberto Baggio. And it's Gerrard. And Piqué. Roberto Carlos. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, terrible pass. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Lobbed in behind. Araujo can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Showing great feet there. And he's being shifted off it. Rice. Short changes him with that pass. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Now it's Rice. And here's Haaland. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good-looking ball. Saka. Maldini. And it's Gerrard. Baresi. And it's Baggio. Now it's Beckham. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Torres. And Torres! In he goes again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Gerrard. Bellingham. Saka. Oh, that's nice. Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Saka goes short. Very nicely done. Bellingham.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Adriano. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nicely worked. Gerrard. No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitutions taking place.
Beckham could try cutting inside here. Pirlo. Mohamed Salah goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is...
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Cruyff coming on here. A change that was broadly... Oh, smashing header! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Mohamed Salah. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Fires it. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Nuno Mendes. Musiala. Great ball, and he's in here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Musiala.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Musiala. Great chance! And he's found the net! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
The goal scorer for
Well, we've seen the hunt.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And a quick reminder
So all
today,
square,
everybody, to
we need a
make
winner,
sure to put
and
any
we will be
leader on
back
the
for
bins
extra
provided.
time.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still. Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Baggio. Baggio looking to penetrate opposition lines. Musiala, can he spark a counter here? Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Adriano. And it's Roberto Carlos. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Araujo. Here's Tchouaméni. Nuno Mendes. Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
This is a lost
Yeah,
children's
90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mbappe. He could be in here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Great hit! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona take the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe. That's tidy. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Baggio. Coming on the field, number 12.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mateus. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Is now in operation for your safety.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?